Je t'aime, Tom Leeb.
This is not Leeb, but Leeb.
We're ready to welcome you to Eurovision 2020. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this! Oh my goodness, Devin, the rumors were true. 30-year-old Tom Leeb will sing for France at the Eurovision Song Contest 2020.
Go ahead and fly again. 'Cause everything I see you already heard.
He, of course, is a very telegenic star. He's released music for a few years now. I believe his debut EP was in 2018. His sister Fanny was
she was on The Voice.
Yes, she was on The Voice. His father, Michel.
Comedian.
Yes. Really famous in the 90s, I believe. He might have been a little controversial, made some racy comments, had some racy humor. So the point of this story is that he's from an established family that knows how to deal with showbiz. But this is my question for you. What do you think of the music?
First of all, we need to kind of trace that DNA, my heritage, you know, like
Yes.
He comes from, you know, a family of comedians and musicians, and he is a combination of both.
Yes.
He has a comedy skit, which he does with some other guy, Kevin.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be straight honest with you, man. I really appreciate it. It was great, it was fun. I like the way you taught me how to speak the language, and now I think I nail it, and I'm gonna be really excited to step outside and talk about it. I'll see you soon.
Soon, see.
Yes.
And, yeah, it's really interesting humor. It's a bit like trying to teach themselves how to speak English, but they think it falls flat, then it becomes funny to us. You know, it's one of those kind of things. And of course, you know, he's singing as well, and he's put out a couple of music videos out. It's interesting. It's all brewing, isn't it? That singer-songwriter, incredibly good looking. I mean, my God. Eurovision's next top male model.
Oh, it's done.
Done.
It's done. But are you being British? You said interesting. Unpack that. What do you mean by interesting? The music.
Well, you know, if we're to go by what he's done before.
One of his videos, the audio got 25 million views.
It's impressive.
Yeah, 25 million for the song.
And there clearly is an audience for this type of music, no doubt.
Okay, what I'm reading between the lines is that you're not so enthusiastic. What I'll say is this. When you see his comedy videos, he's got so much charisma. He's really out there. He's a little wacky. He's got the whole frat boy American accent. The personality is showing. I think in his music, or his back catalog, he loses a bit of his personality. Now, I'm not saying he can't find that and he can't bring something else. The songs are very emotional. The songs... He very much likes to dig deep and talk about lost love, longing, these big picture issues. But for some reason, I feel like he disappears. What I'd love to see him do is marry his charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent with his voice, which is absolutely gorgeous. I just want to see more personality in the music, is what I'm saying. But our friend, Fabian Radan at 20minutes.fr, he says that they've found the song, they've got a concept for staging, and so the total package is coming.
Oh, well, the total package is already there. I mean...
Well, he's certainly confident, I must say. There is one video on the YouTube channel, How to Hold an Orgasm. It's one of the most recent uploads, and you know, he takes it off, and he isn't afraid to put it out there.
Normal, enfin.
On en a tellement besoin.
Mais bien sûr.
J'espère que ça va bien se passer.
Déjà?
Mais oui, c'est ce que je te disais.
He has a swagger to him. Again, the whole frat boy kind of...
And can I just say, it's what we want to see. You know, I mean, let's...
Someone confident.
Keeping it real. Someone confident, he's putting it out there, we want to lap it up, we want to see it. I think he's exceptionally good looking, and I think he's very talented. But you know what, though? And I get that he's an artist. You know, there's a whole singer-songwriter feel to his music. But based on what I've heard thus far, it lacks immediacy. You know, it doesn't catch a light for me.
Yeah, I'd say that on his channel, one of my favorite songs is actually a cover he and his sister Fanny do of Sia. It's a Sia song. Is it Waterfall? I can't remember. But he has a bit more strummy, funky, there's a bit more attitude.
So loud, beats fast, in the places where you touch me last. I can feel the burn my skin, it has.
on his Instagram, if you follow his Insta story highlights,
Which you are living for.
I've been following very closely. He's always cracking jokes and smiling and just having a good time. I want him to be more free. I want him to have a bit more fun than he has in these music videos. And, you know, maybe his song will be in that similar singer-songwriter painful love genre, but you can still do it with a bit more oomph.
But you know, it's great in the sense that he's somebody that we have an opinion of, and then when we hear his song, that may change. He reminds me of Victor Crone, but Victor Crone being sort of a bit more sort of
reserved. I love Victor Crone to bits,
but, you know,
but he's more reserved than Tom Leeb.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, he's more, until you get to know him. Like, he's not, you know, on YouTube making comedy sketches.
No,
it's not
because
anything.
he's not a comedian. I mean, Tom Leeb does have that advantage that he comes from a lineage of comedians, and
Yes.
you know, he's exposed to that. He grew up with that, and obviously musicians, because his sister as well. She does music. Yeah, I'd say he should be a model. I mean, like, really, you look that good.
What?
You look that good. Be a model.
He can sing, Devin. Have you heard the voice?
Oh, he can
He
sing.
can sing.
He can sing.
And a lot of singers. Shawn Mendes is both a model and a singer. So there you go. Maybe Tom Leeb is the next Emporio Armani France ambassador.
And beyond.
Well, in any case, that's what we... Oh, hold up! Are you sad that Destination Eurovision is gone?
Mixed feelings. I liked the excitement of Destination Eurovision. It was really good. I mean, I love the victory story that emerged from it. You know, Bilal was kind of marked down into 5th position by the juries, and yet the
Drama.
public kind of pushed her through.
Yeah.
All the great songs we heard leading up, around, and in the run up to that. I really, really like all that excitement. But when France is internally picked as well, they've been really good picks. You know, Amir was picked. Embrassez-moi, dis-moi que tu m'aimes. Alma, she was picked, handpicked. Angoon was handpicked.
Encore mais après quoi?
Patricia Cass, Amadine
that was
Bourgeois.
the peak.
You know, they've had great
Sebastian
moments.
Tellier.
Oh, it's 2008.
Amazing.
Amazing in Belgrade. Really, really good.
Well, look, if Tom Leeb can slay his way to the top 5 with a very nice package combining staging, musicality, originality, and personality, then I think the sacrifice of cutting Destination Eurovision will prove true. Only time will tell. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
And you know, in a kind of like an inverted sense, I kind of feel as well that, you know, countries that showcase at Eurovision, it's less about the language, but it's about the subtleties of what makes that country that country.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like France will bring fashion this year.
High art,
High
heart,
haute
fashion,
couture,
history,
vision,
melded with
visage,
modernity.
You know, and
Yes.
regardless...
Turning looks.
Regardless of whether Tom sings in English or in French, he's gonna bring that fashion to
This is a curious question. On his YouTube channel, it seems to all be in English. So I'm wondering if he will break with tradition and go more English than French.
No, I think Eurovision is not just about flags. It's also about the artist debuting on the Eurovision stage, and quite often is about, you know, it's a platform for their careers.
Yes.
So I can't see him breaking out of what he would normally. It would be inauthentic for him to sing. in
However,
French.
Eurovision is also an evolution, and I think it's a place you can test new songs, new genres, new ways to use your tongue. So maybe English is on the horizon for Tom Leeb. In any case, that's what we think. Qu'est-ce que tu penses? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Wag that tail. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are on those platforms, and so is Tom.
Yeah. Well, he's not on Twitter, actually.
Is he not on
I was
Twitter?
looking on Twitter. He's
yeah,
not
we can-
updated in ages.
Return. Well, time.
You need to update your profile, boo.
Get on
You need to
Twitter.
start using the little birdie. We'll see you later.
Bye.